What's up, y'all? It's your girl and I for Kicks. We are up in Boca checking out Los Angeles here today. It is actually their 1 year anniversary, so we're gonna head on in. They've been posting on Instagram. It's super windy. They've been posting on Instagram that they've got all these steals and deals for their 1 year anniversary, so we're gonna go check it out and also kind of get a little inside of, you know, the shop, who they are, where they started, and kind of see what sets them apart from the rest. Let's go check them out, guys. Y'all, so we are here again in Los Angeles. We've got Jeff and Eric. Eric's the owner of the store down here. You got Jeff, who is like the owner of the brand. They do have a couple other shops. I'm gonna let them kind of have the camera for a second so they can explain their brand.
Yeah, so the brand was founded in 2017 in Philadelphia. We have 2 locations in the Philadelphia area, and we opened a partnership store down here in Boca, which is the first of hopefully many stores down south to grow the Los Angeles brand.
Yeah, pretty much it. I mean, pretty much it on everything.
Where did the name Los Angeles come from?
My last name is Gloss, and it was a nickname of mine in college.
Okay.
Los Angeles.
I like the creative name, so I was like, I want to know exactly where that came from. All
Yeah,
right.
well, and it's one of those things for us, and for me when I was thinking about a name for the brand, so many stores and Instagram pages, they have sneakers, heat, fire,
So you wanted something
kicks.
different.
Yeah, that was ubiquitous with a name that once the brand game got out there, you'd be like, oh, well, this is
Right.
Los Angeles
You think
sneaker.
of LA, Los Angeles,
Right.
sneaker culture, it makes sense. All right,
Exactly.
so guys, as you can tell, if you're not in the South Florida area, you're a little bit further up north, you can still find a Los Angeles location to check out. They've always got some amazing stuff. I mean, I'm maybe halfway through and I'm still looking. So congratulations again on
Thank
1
you.
year, and
Appreciate you
here's
stopping by.
to more locations and many years to come.
Absolutely. Quincy, and then they did the coast, and they did the border blue. They're all basically the same, but I'm okay with that because they're a little different.
Yeah.
Don't keep re-releasing Dusty Olives. It's like make
Or
them.
the pandas.
That one's too fun. That one is
It's
too
the
far gone.
new all white Air Force One. Like that's what that shoe has become. People always say it's like the most hated or the ugliest or the worst release. It's just the most oversaturated. Like
I just
It's not
thought
a bad
if you like how a dunk looks as a silhouette or an Air Force One Jordan 1, I don't know how you can say a panda.
All right, y'all, so I'm not a huge New Balance person. I've never actually worn a pair, but I'm actually getting to try on these 9060 Joe Fresh goods. They're dope as far as New Balance go, but I like the fact that I'm able to try them on. Like, what shop do you know? You order from GOAT or StockX, you're not able to try it on, and there's no return policy. So what, as far as that, sets you apart from the rest?
Yeah, so one of the things that we've thought about since we've opened our store locations is if you're going to shop with us compared to online, what can we offer you that is something different to shop with us? And for us, one of the biggest things is being able to try on, because if you're into sneakers, you know that even this 2 different colorways of the same dunk might fit different based on materials, based on the mold they use, based on the time they released. So for us, the ability to be able to try on here, if you decide not to buy it, that's no harm, no foul. But we'd rather you try it on and not buy it than buy it and be unhappy. And on top of that, we offer a store credit return policy so that within 7 days, if it's in the same condition, you can exchange it for store credit to use on whatever you'd like. So it's giving you more opportunities that if it doesn't fit, you have a low buyer's remorse, there is an opportunity to get what you want as opposed to an all sales final situation.
So they only had a size 8, but again, I was able to try it on, see if it fits tight, see if it's loose, however it fits.
How do they feel?
It definitely feels like a true 8.
Okay.
But again, I have the opportunity to find that out before I spend any money, guys. So make sure you go follow them on Instagram as well. I'm gonna post the information in the description below.
All right, y'all, so we are back home. Huge shout out to Los Angeles for not only the amazing store, the amazing inventory, like there was something for everyone in there, but also just the amazing vibes. Like when you go to a sneaker store, especially like a sneaker resale boutique, you want that vibe, like, you know, they're like-minded people. You don't want to just have people that are regular employees. You want them to feel like, you know, this is the sneaker community when you walk in their store, and they were just incredible. So again, if you're in the, you know, South Florida area or even the Philadelphia area, make sure that you hit up Los Angeles and check them out, or just go follow them on Instagram while you're at it. Speaking of following, guys, make sure before I get into this new pickup, no, I did not cop it from their shop. It was a retail pickup, and I feel like a lot of you guys knew that this shoe was coming. Not only it was coming, but it was going to be added to your girls' collection. Before I get into all of that, make sure that you're subscribed to the channel. I don't care why if you haven't done so yet. I just want you to go ahead and do it. Go ahead and it's just literally a click of a button. Guys, make sure you comment below what were some things or some takeaways from the Los Angeles shop. Is it something that, you know, you are like, heck yeah, like they have one in my area, let me go check them out. Let me get some feedback, as well as let me know your opinion on the shoe that I am about to show y'all and do a little review on and talk about some points people love or hate. Also, go ahead and give your girl a thumbs up. You're already clicking a bunch of buttons. You might as well click one more. Let's go ahead and get right into this. So they did grade school right by this box, and I almost missed that detail off rip. We got the actual box. Like, we didn't just get that. I have them somewhere. We didn't just get that plain little stupid Jumpman box with the little Jumpman on top. No, we got like the official, you know, box that men's sizing got. And first of all, I was really disappointed with like Finish Line / JD Sports, because your girl got exclusive access, but I got friggin' exclusive access in a men's size. Fortunately, the type of shoe that this is, it is sitting, so it was a easy just walk in this morning, grab it off the shelf, able to use some status cash, but we'll get into that in a second. I was really annoyed though, like, how you gonna give me exclusive access for a men's size? The smallest size would have been a 7.5, which is half size bigger than your girl wears, and that was sold out immediately. Why I couldn't get a grade school reservation? But again, I didn't have to use points on the reservation. I was able to use it for the status cash, so I was able to score this pair for retail and then knock an extra $15 off thanks to the points I was able to redeem. So shout out to, I guess, JD Sports for maybe not giving me exclusive access on my size, because maybe I would have used the points. I don't know. But I'm very excited to have this pair. Y'all already know, many of y'all already pointed out in previous videos, you know, are you gonna go for those olive green 4s? Are we going for the craft 4s? Your girl went for the craft 4s. I'm not mad about it. I was torn at first. First of all, look at these guys. Like, I know most of y'all have already seen this shoe. It is sitting in stores on the shelf, but it's a pretty fire shoe. I'm really not mad at it. I'm not mad about spending the money. Couple of things that really kind of turned me to wanting the shoe. I do like that they did the leather detail on like the little wing strap here. I like the translucent back tab, but I mean, aside from the olive green color, which, you know, is kind of your girl's thing, But on top of that, like I really like the different materials they use. I mean, you're always going to see some quality control issues. You guys, I don't even know if it'll show up on camera. It's so small, but there's a little wrinkling right at the back, the way that the material is, you know, adhered to the midsole. They were really good about letting us look at the shoes before we purchased. So the first pair I actually looked at had like little scuff marks, little spots on the toe box, which honestly, with the way that the nubuck is on there, it's gonna happen. It's kind of inevitable, but I don't need it to happen before I put them on my feet. I also really, really love the way that they use the different, you've got like the short little nubuck suede there, and then you've got your furrier suede, even to the point of like around the back of the shoe, you've got the short like nubuck there with the little patch. But then on the inside of the shoe, it's all the furrier suede. So it's really cool the way that they, you know, incorporated the different materials. It's like the same material, but a little bit different. So then it also gives you the different shades of olive green to it with the black. I mean, they're just, in my opinion, they're fire. I honestly believe that if these were not the Craft 4, which we already saw it in the, I think it was like the Photon Dust or Photon Gray, the ones that kind of gave Ama Maniere vibes. I'm not a big fan of the Craft 4 style that Jordan Brand is giving us, and by that, if you don't already know, I am talking about the removal of the actual mesh. So, I mean, if you guys aren't familiar with 4s, which 4s are kind of the wave, I feel like we're like going down on that wave, but your classic 4, I just happened to pull a Dornbecker 4, your classic 4 has that netting on the side, and it has that on the tongue as well. Like, that netting is a huge part of what makes a Jordan 4, and they said, you know what, we're gonna get crafty and we're gonna go ahead and just remove the netting, and we're just gonna give them like a waffle print material. And I'm like, what if this had the netting, now correct me if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below, but if these had the netting, I'm pretty sure that it would be a lot harder to get, and they may not be sitting right now. Now, I could be wrong, but that's just my theory. Another thing that I have seen is a lot of people are talking about how similar these are to the Undefeated 4s. Pop in some orange laces. I can go ahead and pop up an image for y'all. But they are, I mean, they are pretty similar color-wise. I'm not mad about the comparison. Is that why I grabbed this pair? No, I just thought they were dope. But give us back our netting, Jordan Brand. Like, again, that's part of what makes a 4 a 4. Also, the leather on like the little wing strap is like that cracked leather. I do wish they had just left it as a nice solid leather, but you know, they're trying to get crafty and be fancy with these, and overall I'm not mad about it. So if you're thinking about it or you're tempted to grab them, just go ahead and do it. If you've got, you know, check all your accounts, check your Foot Locker account, check your JD Sports account, see if you've got points to try to redeem for a gift card. If you're going to do it, go ahead and grab a pair under retail, but it's definitely worth the pickup. So, guys, I mean, it's a W in your girl's book. And that's gonna wrap up the video today. It's been a very successful and busy day. And then tomorrow is going to be down at the Miami Airport Convention Center. We have sneaker swap. So if you're in the area, again, guys, and you haven't gotten tickets yet, grab your tickets at the door. Just meet your girl there. It's going to be a vibe. It's going to be a fun time. And maybe we can grab a couple of things while we're there. Look, steals and deals, and see what we can get into. Guys, as always, keep tuning in. See what I've got my eye on next.